Hi friends, today I want to make these 2.5 by 2.5 square ornaments, little Christmas ornaments, and they're going to be like little signs but cute little card type things that hang on the tree, and we're going to have wire on them, and we're going to have little snowflakes and whatnot, and just little pieces to add for embellishments. And I got pop can pieces here that I'm going to add with wonderful words like joy, peace, love, and all that kind of thing. So I grabbed my club soda can, and I am now punching it out with a punch. My pieces that I'm going to need for my sign. Now, you can do this out of paper too, but I decided to do the metal pieces, just like this, and get as many as I can get out of it. And then I'm going to use my little letters, alphabets that I just hammered down into these pieces to write my words. And I got this at Princess Auto for very, very cheap. I'm probably around $10 mark, I'm thinking, for both packs. So I have the 3mm, they're one, like 1/8 of an inch there, and they are, I got the numbers in this one, and then I got all the letters in this one. So Princess Auto is a great place to go and get supplies for crafting too. I found cheaper than going to the hobby shop or something like that. The one at the hobby shop with just the alphabet was like in the $20 zone for this thing, and I got this little hammer. Who knows where I got it? I can't even remember. And it's perfect for my wrists. And then you just do it on a little block of wood or a little bit of cardboard, and you should be able. You don't have to do it hard on these metallic pieces here. Then you got your inks and all that kind of stuff to dye the metal and make it look just wonderful. So I'm going to do that, and that's my plan. So I'm going to punch out the rest of these. So what I'm doing now is I'm just taping a few down so I can kind of have a few and go through a few words. So I have the tape across it to hold it down for one, and to also as a nice guide for my lettering. I did 4 here, so then I can do all my words that I choose. So I punched out a whole bunch of them. And they're really good. They're not too overly sharp, so I didn't have to like sand them or anything like that. So the first word I do have picked out is joy. So it's kind of like you gotta look at the word upside down, flip it, because it makes it easier. So the J looks like a staff, and then you just put it in. And this is just a piece of border that goes along my floor. This is a spare end, like, you know, when you cut off the ends. And find little things like this around that makes your life a little easier. Is this awesome? It holds my pieces in there really nice too, so then I can go, you know, like that, or like that, like that. So it's really nice. And so I'm just going to write joy. And I got a nice guide on here for that. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's got to be. Now, I'm going to try to see if I can do 2015. I got it on the tape. And my 1, and my 5, and I always check them because you never know if you put them down a little off or whatever. So there's my joy. We can go with love. then just continue. And you can have your words kind of ready. And double check. That's one thing I sometimes get, like, my letters all mixed up. This is my Y for joy. And if you have to check them a few times, hey, it's better than redoing it 100 times. So the E, I find E's and 5s, you gotta really look at them, because you know how they trick us sometimes. Well, they trick me. So I really gotta pay attention with getting my letters backwards. There's my E. And again, I'm going to be putting my 2015. So I'm going to get these all done, and I will be back. These are now my 4 pieces for this project. Take the tape off. Perfect. So they will be ready for painting, staining, inking up, whatever. So that's what I love to do, make my own tags with my pop cans. You can do punches like I did here with the punch of this oval shape. You can just do your own sign shape that you like and make them as small as you like, little strips. I keep all these so that I can cut little long rectangles and then write something like believe and all that kind of stuff for future projects. And then you have them all in a little Ziploc bag or container and saved. Sometimes I'll just prepare a bunch of them and then I'll even give them away. I think some of you guys have received some little embellishments like these that are different, like with the believe and that from me in Happy Mail. So there you go. Now we have these 4 tags ready, and then we can just keep this for future use. This is a spare one. I made a mistake on the 5 and I was using it as a tester of how I want to color it. I used for this particular discoloration is my metallic lusters from DecoArts. They do sell them at Michael's, and they're not too bad. Like, they're a reasonable price, and I think I can do a lot with them, and I really enjoy them. So if you're saving money on, instead of buying a few tags in a pack of, you're making your own tags, you know, you can maybe make up buying some supplies and use them in different ways, but I think that this is really cool to make your own tags, and I'm finding that I like the way this looks. Like I said before, I don't know if I said before, but I burnt them and did different things to make them look different. Tried staining them, but because I didn't have the right alcohol inks or the right inks, I know some inks do metal really well, and a lot of people do have them, but I didn't have them. I don't have them, and so I was burning them, which looked really cool, putting black paint in there and just kind of getting the black paint in there and then off, and then, you know, just trying to get it distressed enough so it looks really cool, and it works. But now trying the lusters, metallic lusters, is something I think I'm going to use this time here because I really like the look, and of course but I put a few different colors to make it look like distressed metals, and I like that. So I'm going to use that for here. You can even put like a little bit of red to make it rust. Isn't this lovely? You can make your own tags, and this is going to save you tons of money, even if you have to buy, even if you can buy all the products to try things out. So I've got the gold or the black shimmer metallic luster, and I think it's worth sometimes getting a few treats here and there for yourself. So I just put some of that on. I like the look of it. So it's a different, it's different. You can do whatever you want. I put the little tube in here that I have, and then I heat set that for a second. Then it gets really warm quick. Then I'm going to go with the Gold Rush on top. And it's going to, you can even do like, I don't know, different metallics of copper if you have or whatever. I don't know, because you know how metal looks. And this would even just be good enough like that. Like worn metal. It's perfect, just like that. And this one here, I added a little bit of the green. And you can add, I'm going to maybe even try a little red on this one here to see how it looks. So I got out the copper. I'm just going to go on the one that's my tester and go a little copper, and that is perfect. Isn't that perfect? So, and I'm not using much. I just got a little bit of mixed ones on there. So I'm going to go a little bit with the copper. I hope you guys can see. My fingers are in the way, but they gotta be there somewhat too. Oops, that was too much copper. But you can go over. There we go. I'm gonna go over it. So I'm gonna go a little bit over it with the, because I overdid the copper. So that's what I'm going to use is the, I'm not sure if I will put green. Let's see if I put a tad of green, how that's going to look. I want to put very little. And I have a little bit of green. So now it looks really cool, and that's just with these metallic lusters. And that is a pop can, guys. You can do it with any pop can. And then now you have your little sign. And you can glue this down. I'm going to put my tube here. Heat that in. Set that in with the heat. And that's it. You can grab a little corner of a clean cloth. Buff that up a bit. And there you go. You can punch a little hole on each side too to stitch onto something, and also to make it look like little rivets are in, or whatever you like. So I'll probably end up doing that, and that is going to be part of my ornament. This is what they look like, all painted with the metallic lusters, or finger painted, or whatever. I just wanted to make a quick little tip, is that, you know, what would be really cool is that if you made these in any kind of way you want to make them, paint the backs so you can't tell that they're recycled cans. You can have a craft sale, sell these at a craft sale in a little 4-pack. Isn't that cute? For like $5 or whatever, you know, like a few dollars, whatever. Things like these go really good in a craft sale when you package them really nicely. So just a little tip. I think it's a very cute idea, especially if you have Noel, Christmas, all these kind of things, baby's first Christmas little things, or baby, you know, you could even do common names. I don't know, but this would be a cute little thing if it was just dressed nicely in a package to have on a craft sale. I'm trying to think of what I normally sell when I have had craft sales in the past. Been too busy to have them this year. But I think they're around $5 you can charge for what I've gotten away with charging, and people do pay for something like this. But although it's probably cheaper than the craft store. but then you got something, you know, make a little bit of money if you're having craft sale anyway. And then you can buy some of your supplies too, and it's just a little cute thing. So just a little, next thing I like to do is I like to pull apart my cardboard here. I'm going to just kind of peel it up and have a corrugated center showing. Sometimes it's better to wet them. I'm going to grab my water and spray it. Because it is better to wet them. So here is my next one. And I'm just going to might not be letting it soak right through well enough, but a little better. This one might be a little hard to pull up some of these now. Okay. I don't have enough water in here, but I am going to do my best with what I got here. If I get them too soaked, they might just kind of tear apart, but not the way I want to. There we go. They do rip a little bit better when they're damp a bit. They want to come off better. There's another one. So this is a cute little project to, even for kids to do. I would do the little tags ahead of time for them, or you can just make paper, stamp paper tags and that kind of thing too. So. But Chloe was cutting up these cardboard pieces for the guinea pig's little house, and I'm like looking at them and I'm like, yes, I want to make a little something with these and recycle them. So there we go. So you can have them every which way, it doesn't matter. This one's my first one, and it does, you could see the difference on how it came apart. A little bit damp is good, but whatever you're comfy with, I suppose. So now I gotta get all this stuff. I've got a little bit more work here on this one because of that. So this one, it's just coming off pretty easy. So it's a little less. Even if I left some behind that I want to get more off or whatever. So that's about good. So I'm going to dry these up. So now they're a tad damp, and I'm going to dry them up. Now I'm going to have like a piece of cloth or something behind my tag. So what I did was I have like a piece that I got from Josie in a Happy Mail one time. To her jelly prints on a tag, or on some cloth pieces. So you can do just a regular cloth, you can do lace, whatever you like, and ribbon, and depending on what size tags you want to make, go about the size of the tag, rip down your piece, and that's what I will be using. So then this will be about the piece that goes behind my piece. Then I'm going to make the slit them with my scissors about the size of just a little bigger than my tag again, and tearing them because I want the nice rough edges. So I think it'll look really nice. And you can use any kind of scrap material for this. It doesn't have to be jelly printed, but it's so cute. So thanks, Josie, for this beautiful fabric. So now you can just kind of stitch it on like this. I've got to pierce some holes. You can also do like I can't think of the name. But anyways, you can wire it, pierce it, you can put little things through, and that will now be done. I have 2-inch square cardstock that is cream in color, and I'm going to put snowflakes on these guys. And I'm going to need, oh, one more is over there. And then I'm going to ink the edges with like a brown or a vintage photo or whatever you guys like. I have Stampin' Up! Suede, soft suede, so that's what I'm going to use. And just to give it a little bit of a vintage look. That's what I was thinking. And I like that. So I'm going to do it with all of 4 of them. And you guys can do them to whatever colors you like for your color scheme for your Christmas. I just like the snowflakes. You guys can put snowmen, whatever images you like on there, as well as you can just name it whatever is festive to you. I'm going to put that on the side. So let's see. I have a spare one of these. These are all my fabric behind, and I made the 4, and this is the one I made upside down. And I have a spare one, so I put rivets. I think it's called rivets in it, with a little piece of lace. So this is what I'm doing, just like that, and I'm going to be gluing them down like that. So I had tried it with tearing it and putting it a little crinkle. I decided I like it this way, and then I have the spare here to remember what I did. 1, 2, testing it out. So see if I like it. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to glue them all onto these card pieces. And if there's edges that didn't stamp out well, it doesn't matter, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to put them like so. The edges down low, and I'm going to add some Ilene's tacky glue. Is my favorite and the tackiest of them all, and I'm just going to tack them on like that. So these are just cute little holiday decor that I thought would be very cute and easy to recycle papers and pieces and fabrics and whatnot. So we have recycled cardboard from what Chloe made her little guinea pig box house out of. We have recycled pop can for the little metal tag embellishment. You can use recycled cloth for the back and ribbons, pieces and ends. They don't all have to match. Ribbon pieces and ends from leftover projects when you just have little snippets at the end. It doesn't have to be the same length or anything like that. And then I may use just some this baker's twine to hang it up. So that is, there's different looks. I was going to use wire. It all depends on how you want it to look. So I might test one out with wire, and I might test one out with baker's twine, see which one gives me the look that I like. Now I'm going to put these here. What I did with these is I kind of mess up the edges here, and I like that. So just pulling strings or using my scissors to mess up the edges. So that's what I'm going to do. Now for these, I glued, I'm going to move these up. I glued, get my scissors, these little laces on. I got this lace from Happy Mail, actually birthday mail I should say. So it was in my birthday bin. So thank you guys for those birthday pocket letters. Again, I'm using stuff like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the tacky glue to glue these down, and then go to my next part here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack it down here, lower part, and have them on here like that. Just so pretty. And you could do, like I said, any kind of scraps. You can even do burlap and that kind of thing. So just to give you an idea. Next part is we're going to be putting these on. I have this Princess Auto. Believe it was $10 or something like that, because it came with the rivets, no darn things, and then I bought more. My husband bought me more, and they were only $3, 3 and change. So like say $5, $4 a, there's my thread, pack for. They had brass, silver, and gold looking ones all there for mixed up, so I separate them. There's my click, I go back and forth, there's my hole. That one didn't click, but that's okay. Still done. So this is my piece one. And I thought this would be really, I was trying to think of what I should do. I was looking for my different things. I can't think of the name of them. Things that go through and then they separate. What is it called? Again, I just had the name too in my head when I was like looking for them. And then I'm just gonna sorry. Put these through. I'm going a little slow here, guys. Sorry. Make sure they're in there good. And then I kind of flip them over too and spread them out a bit more if I can. And then that's good. So that's what I'm going to do with all of them, is just punch holes in all of them and do the same thing. I have all these pieces done now, and what I'm going to do with my cloth is kind of just rough up my edges a bit and pull the strings out and try to get it to another good maybe material would be really cool, because it it does really neat when you mess it up is denim, that's it. And you can get really nice effect with that. So I'm just kind of pulling strings and getting this nice worn look on here. So you could do that as much as you want. And I like this one, how it's come out, and I like the green in the background and going with the green. This one I probably should have done it upside the other way around because the cloth is more white on this edge, upper edge, and it's more green down here, but that's okay. So now I got all these little threads out, and I'm going to want to glue them down. Get my scissors out. Glue them down just here on the edges, like that. And that's my thing. So I'm going to glue them down. And I'm just going to put glue kind of in a, in the center there. You could put like a clip if you feel like it's not going to hold down. And there we go. Cute, quick, and not too, it's not too bad. It's pretty easy. And you recycled. So I'm just trying to make sure I have them in the right spot. I kind of want the tag a little bit up. Move it around a bit. There we go. Cute little ornaments they're going to be. Now I got to decide if I want to add a piece of wire or if I want to add some string. So what I have done is I punctured a hole in my smallest setting, and I'm trying to get in the same area for all my pieces. And then I will be able to put my cord or whatever I wish to put through for hanging up. And it's a nice clean hole. Very professional looking. I love it. And then my last one, then you could decide baker's twine, wire, string, ribbon. We can decide whatever we want. So what I could do, we can put it, I think I'm going to put it through the back. We could always take it out if we don't like it. Just like this. And put it forward, up, kind of like this. And then I'm going to twist my wire and see how I like it. I'm just going to go in circles here. Oops. Try to do it straight, make it look decent. There we go. And that's one thing I'm kind of got to get less messy in, is twisting my wires. So I got kind of a wire twist there, and I think it's really cute with the wire because it kind of goes in with the nice piece here, the metal piece. So this is a nice recycled, fun project to do, and I hope you guys like it. I'm going to get them all quickly done, and I'm going to show them all to you. Okay, friends, this is them. Bringing you down closer here. This is them, and I hope you guys like this project. This is how it turned out. Cute little ornaments, I think. You can add any kind of glitter, sparkles, anything to gleam them up a bit if you like. And then you can put the year and that in the back. Punch out maybe a scallop punch with the year and whatnot. I haven't really done the back yet, but I could do that. And hope you guys like this project. Don't forget to craft like a duck. And yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye-bye.